Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. I am doing a sale on my tarot deck. It's $15.15 with code Cancer Baby or Cancer 3. Check it out. Also, I do a collab with Gina from Cancer Baby Tarot on Fridays called Piping Hot Tarot Talk. Guys, we read all 12 signs each, and then in the center we have a discussion about some spiritual topics. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. Let's get into this for Aries. You got into you, good chemistry, good vibes, pure intentions. Not going to take all of those. Just give me one. And you got bad reputation. Okay, so you got somebody who's into you that's got a bad reputation. Let's see what we got. Your energy, Page of Wands. Their energy, Hermit. What are they hiding? Queen of Cups. What's the obstacle? 10 of Cups. What's the outcome? 9 of Wands. And the advice is the Star. I feel like that it's almost like you're waiting for a fight. You're waiting for something to go wrong. You're waiting for there to be an argument. Heartbroken, like you got 2 3s waiting, heartbroken, where love is concerned because of an argument. You could have gotten into a fight with this person or an argument, but this has to do with you guys are in the beginning of a relationship or a situationship. Their energy is the Hermit. Okay. So it's almost like this person's thinking about something. They're even trapped in their head, trying to figure something out in the cold. So I feel like this person may be working on a solution or working on clarity, trying to figure things out. This looks like a lover's spat is what it looks like. What are they hiding? Aries, I feel like this person may be using you to get even with somebody else. They may act like they're into you, but they have a bad reputation, right? But if there's a Queen of Cups here, and if you're a feminine energy and there's a Queen of Cups, somebody wants justice. They want this person to see that they're with you, okay? So this is almost being used to get even with somebody. This is like, I feel like this person maybe has a family. They may, I feel like it's a family situation, like moving on from a family situation, trying to close the door on something so that they can take that leap of faith. Now they may be going through a divorce or a separation, or they're trying to distance themselves from their responsibilities. I feel like you're going to resist this because you feel like, you're feeling like you get what this person's up to. So you're healing from the harsh truth. It's like this person may breadcrumb you and is kind of guarded and defensive. Could be that in the end, if you ask them a question, they automatically snap at you. You're not on the same page with this person. You're definitely not. And this is you healing from the harsh truth. Now, this person acted like, I'm going to tell you that this person that acted like they were into you and it was a good vibe and everything, what was love bombing you. This person was love bombing you because they were really trying to get even with their baby mama. They wanted the baby mama to see that they had options. That's what this is about. So I feel like you're healing from somebody who was a player who caused a lot of drama. You're in your masculine energy. You're in your masculine energy. Now, if this is a feminine and you're the masculine, if this is the Queen of Cups, they want their ex to know that they're with somebody else. So take it how it resonates with you. This person was just using you to get even with somebody. Taurus. You got inside scoop and fake accounts. Okay. Your energy is pre-Empress energy, 9 of Pentacles. Theirs is the 9 of Cups. What are they hiding? The 7 of Pentacles. What's the obstacle? The Hermit. What's the outcome? 5 of Cups. And the advice is the 5 of Swords. So you got an inside scoop, a close look. Okay. Nosy, up in your business. Somebody wants to know what you're up to. And then they got fake accounts lurking on your social media, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. Now, maybe you're aware of this. Maybe you're not as stupid as they think you are, Taurus. I mean, because I feel like if you stay single, I feel like you're staying single, it's almost a safe bet. Like, it's almost like you need to be, it's almost like you're being guided. You're being guided to stay single if you want to win here. Because that pre-Empress energy is you, independent, strong to yourself, right? Somebody's up in your business, but with that Temperance card, I almost feel like it can be patience, it can be fair and balance, it could be whatever. It's not for me. I feel like you're being guided to stay single in this case. Like, don't give out information, be independent, take care of you, right? Take care of you. Their wish fulfillment. They're looking to fill all these cups. They're looking to have what they want. Their wish fulfillment is to have all those cups. Now, I don't know if this is a masculine or a feminine, but they're coming in the Queen of Cups energy. So this is about, tell me about the Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay, you have a stage 5 clinger here. This person who's up in your business with a fake account is stalking you because of a partner, of somebody. They're unhappy with their partner. Queen of Cups, their wish fulfillment is their family situation. So I feel like this person thinks that you're involved with their partner. Now, this person stalking you, they're either a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person, what they're hiding is that it was a mistake. So your partner, whoever you're dating, they're saying for you to be, you're guiding to be single. Tell me about this. I want to know about why is the pre-empress here for Taurus? Okay, you're trying to get the point across that you're single, that you're not with anybody. So you're trying to communicate that you're single because you're aware of what this person's doing. You don't know why, because the person that you're talking to feels like that person, it was a mistake from their past. It was things they did they shouldn't have done. So this person's like clinging on to somebody that's telling you that there's nothing going on there, that it was just a big mistake, right? But I feel like the obstacle is you seeing things clearly, getting clarity and seeing something, right? Because it's being hidden from you, right? So this is almost like block somebody. Block whatever. If you find out, seeing clearly what's happening, what they're trying to hide, and blocking them. Okay, so you're going to figure out that this person is up in your business too much, like crazy stalker energy. They're going to regret this. The outcome is, in your judgment, it's time for you to take a leap towards this new beginning, a new passionate beginning. And that person who's coming at you sideways is going to end up regretting it. They tried to manipulate the situation. This person might even resort to trickery, manifesting an illusion, being at a crossroads, trying to attack and control. Somebody wants what you have, right? But it's almost like you're protected. So it's not even things you have to worry about. Taurus, I feel like this person's just a little crazy. The nut in their head needs to be tightened a little bit. Gemini. You got running, and you got theft, robbery, physical or emotional. Okay, so Gemini, be careful. Somebody may try to, you may be running to safety. You've got the Temperance card for your energy. Their energy is the Lovers. What are they hiding? The Eight of Pentacles. What is the obstacle? The Ace of Cups. What is the outcome? The Nine of Wands. And the advice is the Nine of Cups. Gemini, I feel like your energy is that of a Queen of Pentacles here. Because whatever's happened here, I almost feel like you overcame it, right? Whatever the drama was, you got a victory over the drama, right? So you prevented something from happening. Tell me about the Temperance card, please. Why is the Temperance here? Queen of Cups. I don't feel like you were alone when this happened. If somebody was trying to get you, I almost feel like there's somebody around you. Now, you could be the one in your emotions, or it could be the Queen of Pentacles as you. But I feel like you were with somebody when somebody tried to do something. There's a second person here, right? And it's almost like you kept your cool because of it. You kept your peace because of this person, and you got the victory over it. So you didn't panic. You weren't in your emotions. This also could be you, but I feel like there was another person there. So I'm going to tell you that this is, you really need to be cautious about this, Gemini, because this person had a choice. There was a choice between two of you. There was, you're in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, but there was also a Queen of Cups with you. So there was a two of you, and they had a choice of which one they were going to whatever they were going to do, right? There was a choice, but that closed. There was a cycle that ended there. It's almost like there's a conversation where somebody used their intuition. One of you kept things under control. One of you used your intuition, illuminating a conversation, because somebody sensed what was going on. Somebody sensed the danger here and prevented something bad from happening. This is, you could have been, oh. So what's hidden is this person may have heard you say that you were waiting for your partner. There was communication at work, right? Somebody who wanted to be with you. I'm going to tell you, you have somebody who's watching you at work or is around you at work, and you're not, that's what prevented this. You were able to talk your way out of this. You sensed something because you were waiting for your partner. It was almost like you may have said in passing that you're waiting for your husband or your boyfriend to pick you up. And it just so happened you had somebody with you. So I feel like what the obstacle here for you is this may have caused a burden in your relationship somehow. Like your partner may have acted like you brought this on yourself. This is interesting. So there's a burden when it comes to love because of somebody, like, somebody's telling your partner something about this, making it out to be like this was your fault somehow. Okay, then. King of Swords energy is what comes out here. This was you running, but this isn't even a theft. This could have been emotional or physical. Okay, somebody wanted to do something terrible here. I'm going to tell you, and this is like something you need to be very cautious about. because guarding yourself against somebody, you protected yourself against a King of Swords. I don't feel like this is you, Gemini. It could be anybody, but somebody who was very strategic here, somebody who had intentions of doing harm, right? This person's discontent because you were able to block them from a new passionate beginning. You were able to block them from doing something heinous here. Okay, I'm just saying, because you had a friend with you at the time, this person didn't get to do, but somebody is telling your partner that, giving clarity, because they're getting clarity from a Queen of Wands. They're getting secondhand information about you. But you prevented something from, you stood your ground here. You protected yourself from somebody who was trying to cause harm to you. The advice is almost like this is almost like happy wife, happy life, right? Happiness and fulfillment in your commitment, but in divine timing, you're feeling very sleepless nights, trapped because you feel like you did something wrong. Like this person is trying to convince you that you may have, they're trying to victim shame. That's what's happening here. So be very careful about this, Gemini, because I feel like whoever came at you, you prevented something bad from happening. Cancer. Scarcity tactics and unbothered. Someone's going to try to act like, almost like ghosting you. It's almost like ghosting. They're going to be scarce and you're unbothered. You don't give a shit. Okay, that's what you want to do. Do you, boo? That's how this is. Your energy is the Five of Wands. Their energy is the Six of Wands. The obstacle, or what they're hiding, is the Queen of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Temperance. The outcome is the Judgment. And the advice is the Ace of Wands. So, okay. I feel like the energy is, Cancer, is this person's, playing little like hide and seek kind of games with you. Okay. And I feel like you feel like this is immature. This is drama, and it's illuminating you ending it with and then here they come. When you're, okay. It's almost like I say, my sister always used to tell me, never chase a dog. Right. So the metaphor of that is never run after a man. If you ignore them, they'll come to you, right? Because you ended the drama, right? Whatever drama was illuminated, you ended this, and then here they come. Here they come running back, right? Now they want a victory. But because you held back. You held back. And they're heartbroken over that. Okay, so this person, now, Cancer, you could be a masculine energy. You're the one that held back, and now they're heartbroken. They wanted you to chase me. They wanted you to chase them. Now they could be the Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What are they hiding? They're not saying. This may be about passion between the two of you. This person, they're not telling you what they want, but what they want is passion. They want you to chase them. They want to feel like you want them, that you can't live without them, right? They're obsessed with being like the king. They want the two of you to be very passionate with one another, okay? They're obsessed with that. But they're not telling you. They're leaving out the most important part of this equation. right? If they're going to play games like that, maybe give you a heads up so that you can figure out what your role in this is, you know? Instead of you being having peace and a new beginning in love, you're kind of resisting and then wishing to take that leap. It's almost like, so this is a push and pull with this person. Instead of the two of you having a calm and fair and balanced relationship when you're starting this new thing, they're resisting, acting, you know, that's what they're doing. They're playing scarcity games, right? Scarcity tactics. So they're resisting, wishing that you would take that leap, wishing that you would have the initiative to chase after them. Cancer, you know you ain't got time for that nonsense. Your judgment is this is a tower of... In your mind, in your judgment, this is just a tower of bullshit. This is just a tower of bullshit, right? That's exactly what you're thinking. And you're needing strength because this is just a tower of bullshit. You got 3 out of 4 major arcana for the outcome here. In your mind, you're like, I ain't got time for this. You know, you're like, you know, this actually started out like a passionate new beginning, and you could have even, you know, thought you could commit to this person, but now you're seeing things differently. You're just seeing things differently and you're ready to move on. So, you know, enough with the games. You're like, I'm not bothered by this. This is just stupid and I'm not into it. So Leo. In their head, making assumptions and travel. Creating stories, trust issues showing. Travel. Okay. Leo, this might be that when you've gone somewhere, if you were out of town, they're making up things in their head, acting like they're possibly jealous, acting like you did some things when you were away from them as possible, is what I'm getting on this. Yeah. Your energy is the 10 of Swords. Their energy is the Lovers. What they're hiding is the 7 of Swords. The obstacle is the 4 of Swords. The outcome is the 3 of Cups. And the advice is the Emperor energy. So I feel like that's what it is. If you were out of town or if you were traveling, they've made up some stuff in their head, like you've just done some things that you shouldn't have done, right? Because they're telling you that you betrayed them and your victory is just walking away from this. If this person doesn't trust you, you've got nothing in this as far as this goes. Now that it's arguing. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person feels like you have another person and they want to fight and argue. And you're just like, I'm not about this, right? Because this person is claiming you've deceived them when you have not, right? You haven't given to another. You haven't given to another. This is like, wishing for something to just end, right? Because this person's claiming you've deceived them and you're just like, I just, you know, I had a work trip. I literally went to work, right? Leo, I feel like the obstacle is for somebody that you were with to give clarity. You could see you were at a distance. I feel like they're trying to recover the King of Pentacles. This is a boss or somebody that you were with at the time, King of Wands, giving clarity. Like there was nobody there. We didn't do anything. This is all in your head, right? This person is saying that they think that you had a third party, an opportunity to offer something to a third party. They're accusing you of cheating when you were out of town and you didn't do anything. You're taking control because they're manifesting a tower. They're blowing something out of proportion and causing everything to fall apart. Somebody is just manifesting drama. Now, here's the thing, Leo. Here's the thing. If people are steady accusing you of something, it's because they've done it, right? They're going to try to put their guilt on you. Virgo. You got stalker and you got drama starting. Somebody's stirring the pot. Somebody's trying to cause a problem. Stirs the pot, always in the middle, loves the chaos. And then you've got stalker, lurking online, still checking your stories, obsessed, never left. It seems like there's somebody who's very jealous here. Very jealous. Your energy, Virgo, is the Three of Pentacles. Theirs is the Page of Swords. What are they hiding? The Eight of Pentacles. What is the obstacle? Four of Pentacles. The outcome is the Strength card, and the advice is the Lovers. This may have been somebody you may have collaborated with or worked with in the past. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, but you've moved on because you felt you saw something from a different perspective than they. So you didn't see eye to eye with this person. You took a step back to evaluate. You may have got a creepy vibe over from them. They're watching you. They're watching. They're stalking. The Page of Swords. They watch you work. So I feel like they're a little scorned. This person's a little scorned. They're trapped in their head needing to recover. They're watching you when you drive, or like it's almost like whatever you do, like if they follow you, they see you driving, they watch your social media. This is somebody that you may have worked with for a long time. They're unhappy about your judgment. However you saw them, whatever, they're unhappy with how you saw them. Whatever it was, because you had to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because this person may have creeped you out, but they're unhappy that you judge them or that about your judgment. You may have worked with them for a long time. I feel like you may be a person of authority here. It's almost like you may have held back your authority. Maybe you were a little too lackluster around this person because you held back authority. You didn't rule with an iron fist there. The person that you're dealing with, Tell me about this. You may be finding this information out about you shouldn't have been too lackluster with this person. And this is coming from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is giving you some kind of clarity about that. So they're going to tell you, if you're talking to another coworker about the situation, this person's going to say, hey, maybe you were a little laxed in your authority. Oh, okay. So in the outcome, this person is a little bit obsessed with wanting to be with you, whether they're a masculine or a feminine. Take it how it resonates with you. They're in their feminine energy, needing strength because this Queen of Cups is obsessed with a new passionate beginning. This person wants to be with you, but you kind of like push them away. Whether they were masculine or feminine, you didn't want anything to do with this person. They got a little too close and now they're a little jealous, or they feel some kind of way about it, right? Because you've made a choice that caused them to have a tower moment. This choice caused the tower. I'm saying the celebration is over. Whatever this is, somebody's going to be by themselves. It's like game over here. This is somebody's cut out. Third party. It could be a third party's ending. Or there could be a third party involved. I see the Queen of Swords is here. So maybe, no, I'm feeling that's clarity for you. This person doesn't have a chance with you. You've left this person out in the cold. You've cut somebody off and ended it. This person is single. This person is now single. They didn't get their wish fulfillment. Maybe that's it. They just didn't get what they wanted here. This person wanted you somehow, and you were like, not today. Not for me. Libra. Karmic friend wants you back. Okay. Oh, what do we got? So you got karmic friend, can't fully trust them. Always some tension, low key, competing with you. So you have somebody around you, it could be wanting to be you, right? But they want you back. They don't know your worth and value until you're gone, till a little too late, right? So this person, I almost feel like, be careful with this person because they want to be you. This person's very jealous of you. They want to be seen as better than you. Libra, you got the 9 of Cups. Their energy is the 9 of Pentacles. They're hiding the 2 of Wands. The obstacle is the Knight of Swords. The outcome is the King of Wands, and the advice is the 10 of Wands. I feel like you're just wishing to have something that's long-term and committed, and this person is always causing some kind of drama. This person was always causing some kind of drama. Could be jealousy. Could be, yeah, you're just wishing to be in a commitment. You don't want to deal with anybody. You're not even focused on what this person does. It's like you needed strength to have your happiness because this person, it was like a strain on your happiness because this person was so much drama. They think they're being honest, and they're not. I mean, and people realize that, right? Because you're independent and you're strong, but they want a victory over you, communicating the truth. They're just telling the truth. They're just trying to, whatever they're saying, they think is the truth. And it's not. It's not. And they're hiding is, they don't want to talk about the past mistakes. They're at a crossroads. They're hoping you won't bring up past mistakes. This person is really unhappy. They're really unhappy. They don't want, they didn't have you to, I don't know, maybe you bring something to the table. Maybe they get more attention when you're around, or whatever the case may be. But they're patiently trying to gain equal give and take with you. They're trying to get back in your good graces. I feel like for you, you're just working on your relationship with your man. This could be a twin flame, and that could be literally your friend is the karmic. Now, this friend, I'm going to tell you, will eventually try to sleep with your man, but maybe because that's what this is saying, because you're in a relationship with the King of Wands, and they want a new passionate beginning with the King of Wands, right? So they might be trying to get close to you so they can get close to your man. There's going to be a burden because they're going to want to be the other person. They want to be that choice, right? So the burden is that they want to be the choice, right? And they're working on this. This person, be careful with these people. When you know that there's somebody that doesn't say anything nice about you, they've always got something nasty to say, or whatever you're wearing, or, oh, your hair's too dark. Oh, your makeup's too much. You're too much makeup. Or, oh, I don't like that outfit. And there's nothing wrong with any of it, right? It's just this person is trying to be above you, so to speak. Be careful with that, Libra. Okay, Scorpio. You got ignoring, and you got threatening. Oh, okay. Okay, so this person, you may have ignored this person, so now they're going to step up their game and start to threaten you. Your energy is the Queen of Wands. Their energy is the Devil. The obstacle is the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, what are they hiding? The Ace of Cups. What's the obstacle? The Three of Cups. The outcome is the Six of Wands, and the advice is the Moon. Scorpio, your energy is the Queen of Wands here. You're very passionate about something. It's very fiery because of the burden. So you're you're upset. This is somebody who's upset about the burden, needing to recover. It's almost like they're wanting to rush in and rush out. They want to get away. It's almost like you want to escape. Somebody is in that devil energy. Oh, I don't like that energy at all. Ooh. It's going to be masculine or feminine. But it's a devil's illusion. Somebody's doing black magic here, Queen of Swords, on the Queen of Cups. So the Queen, this person is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're doing spell work on you. You're pissed about the burden. You're trying to recover. It's almost like you're trying to get away from them. What are they hiding? They're waiting for to betray a new beginning in love. They're waiting to betray, cause a betrayal in your relationship. right? Because they feel like there was something you did in the past that made them angry. This is the reason, a past mistake. So it's a power play. It's trying to control. You feel unsafe. You feel unsafe. You're trying to ignore this person and whatever they're doing. But the obstacle is that there's a third party that's going to try to come towards your partner, but they're going to be left out in the cold, right? So right here where it says they're wanting to cause a betrayal in a relationship, this is like to get a third party to sleep with your partner, to cause drama in your relationship, to get even with you, right? They're unhappy that it wasn't successful because your partner held back from this, and you're going to get clarity of this. You're going to see things differently now. You're going to see that maybe they're not as strong as they act like they are because they're hiding something. You ignoring them is going to cause this to end. You not saying anything, you not doing anything, you're not participating in it. The outcome is you have strong emotions, but you're not participating. And by you ignoring the situation, it will make it end. This person, well, I feel like you're going to find out that they're not as big as a threat. It's almost like they scared you, but you're protected, so it's not an issue. It's almost like don't buy into the fear because they're doing it. They're talking up a good game, but they're not as strong as they think they are. Sagittarius. You have 4646. Angel number 4646. Look it up. Got bad habits. And you got threatening. Oh, okay. Okay. Sagittarius, I feel like there's somebody who has a drug habit and they might be threatening you because they want money. They want to try to control something. Tell me about this. Your Nine of Swords energy there. Ace of Cups energy. What are they hiding? The Temperance card. What's the obstacle? The Ten of Pentacles. The outcome is the World card, and the advice is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been just trapped in your head about this drama for a long time. This person is kind of trying to convince you that they can change because they love you. They can change because they love you, because they can have a victory over their past mistakes because of love. That could be the divining factor here, that they can overcome something because of love. They're patiently watching. They're patiently watching. It's almost like this person hoping for a new passionate beginning with you. This person is trying to get back in your good graces because I don't feel like you're together. So you're not together because the obstacle is, the truth is they're committed to a third party. They're committed elsewhere and you're just a choice. You're just one of their choices, right? At the time. So they're committed elsewhere. But I feel like it could be drugs, in denial, repeating mistakes, can't break the loop, but threatening. You feel like this is too much drama for you, right? You're trying to close the cycle. You're trying to end this betrayal. You feel betrayed. You feel like you're betraying the wife. You feel like you're betraying the wife here. This is also about almost like you don't feel safe. It's a power play. I feel like they love bomb you is what it is. This person just tries and tries and tries to get into your good graces, but they're actually committed elsewhere, and you feel like you want this to be over because you don't want to do anything against the wife, right? So it's like they keep trying to rebuild and reconcile, but in divine timing, you don't wish to be juggled. You don't want to be a third party here. You don't want to be the third party. So in this situation, maybe they're coming at you a little aggressively because you're not giving them what they want. Capricorn. Got in their head and wasting time. Capricorn. You got the Ace of Swords for your energy. Their energy is judgment. The obstacle, I'm sorry, what they're hiding is wish fulfillment, or the Nine of Cups. The obstacle is the Hanged Man. The outcome is the Two of Swords, and the advice is the Six of Pentacles. You see the truth here? This is wasting time. Could be wasting your time, making assumptions, creating stories, wasting time. Whatever this person is doing, it's just a waste of time for you. If they're creating a narrative, it's just a waste of time. You see the truth. I feel like for you, it's almost like they're stepping on your last nerve. You're having to hide that you're trying to be patient, right? Whatever they're doing, it's almost like they're stepping on your last nerve. You're about to blow. I'm going to tell you right now, you're about to blow. Their energy is that you're just going, in their judgment, you're just going to move on in divine timing. And it's almost like with no regret. So this person is like making, almost guilt tripping you here. What are they hiding? They're wanting to play mind games with you. They're wishing for you to have sleepless nights. This person wants to aggravate you intentionally. They're manifesting that you have sleepless nights. That's their wish fulfillment, right? You're going to look at things differently though, and you're going to move on rather fast, right? The obstacle is you seeing it from the perspective of the whole picture. You seeing everything clearly and moving on very quickly. You're not going to be trapped in your head over this person. You're not going to let them get in your headspace. You're just not going to let them get in your headspace. You're going to cut this person out and move on. You're resisting their drama. It's almost like you want nothing to do with this person. This person is coming in as both the masculine King of Wands and the feminine Queen of Wands. So like you're breadcrumbing this person and taking control, right? Because they like to play mind games and manipulate. Yeah, look at that. Obsessed, obsessed. This person's just kind of I don't know. It's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy energy. Capricorn. Aquarius. You got legal issues, and somebody's threatening you with legal issues. Somebody may be threatening to sue you, Aquarius. Somebody may be threatening to sue you. Your energy is the Knight of Wands. Their energy is the Three of Cups. What are they hiding? The Moon. What are they hiding? The Moon. What is the obstacle? The Ten of Cups. What is the outcome? The Judgment. And the advice is the Sun. Somebody's coming towards you, whatever they want. They're being very naive because you're cutting them off. This could be an accident. This literally could be an accident because somebody was rushing very quickly, Queen of Wands. And they're telling you that you cut them off. So it's almost like you attempted to cut them off. They were speeding and you attempted to cut them off. This is why they're trying to sue you. This is you're not quite. There may even be a third party present, another person. This has to do with the foundation of this. There could be there could be a third party involved as well. So there could be, if this is an automobile accident or road rage or whatever the case may be, there may be a third party involved. The foundation is you're at a crossroads about the argument. Like you don't know, I mean, it's like you don't know where they're coming from with this. Oh. I feel like there's a problem here because what they're hiding is that they're a married couple. So if there was somebody with them in this, involved in this, they were with somebody they shouldn't have been with at the time. So whoever you're dealing with in this court case or is threatening a court case, it's because they're married. They're hiding that they're married from a third party. This is like, this isn't my husband. In other words, there wasn't somebody in the vehicle with them if they cut you off or whatever the case may be here. They're hiding that they're married. They don't want you to know that that's not their partner. Something that's being held back from their family. They're guarding because they're resisting walking away. I'm going to tell you, if there is a car accident with somebody, Aquarius, this person who's who may have been speeding, telling you that you cut them off. They may be threatening to sue. You may be threatening to sue them. And the problem is, if you're the one threatening to sue them because they were speeding and they cut you off, okay, there's a third party in the vehicle with them. And that's not who they're married to. And this is like, they know that it's going to cause somebody, it's going to cause a breakup of their marriage, right? Because they're trying to hold back from their family because somebody is going to be upset and walk away. Their partner may leave them because they're caught red-handed with somebody else in the vehicle. Like, why would there be somebody else in that vehicle? Now, I feel like what the outcome is there is going to be judgment here. So this will go to court and somebody's going to end up having to recover from some kind of betrayal and be single. So even though it was a court case of maybe a hit and run accident or an accident here, the person in the other vehicle had somebody in the car that shouldn't have been there. And their spouse found out. So they're having to recover from all of that. And I feel like the advice is that person's wishing to communicate to you, wanting to know the truth. But I don't feel like you're going to talk to them. You may leave this person out in the cold because you don't want to be in the middle of their shit. So that's kind of what this is. You know, it's like you want to talk about wrong place, wrong time, and an accident ends up in a court case. And the problem is you had another person in your vehicle you shouldn't have been with when you're married. So caught cheating at the same time. So Pisces. Love on the brain. Ooh, lost in fantasy. Can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. Kissing ass. What's kissing ass? A love that never left. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this is all about, Pisces. Somebody may be bringing you flowers. That's what this is. Your energy is the Three of Wands. Their energy is the Strength card. What are they hiding? The Queen of Swords. What is the obstacle? The Four of Pentacles. The outcome is the King of Swords, and the advice is the Temperance card. So you're in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, very solid, stable, dependable energy. You're wishing for this King of Wands. You're thinking a lot about a certain person, right? You're in la la land there, right? They're not telling you the truth, though. They're not telling you the truth, right? This person needing strength to not say something, not saying the truth. This person's keeping their mouth shut because they don't want to lose you. That's why their judgment is to recover, right? They're not speaking the truth, like you'll get over it, possibly. Now, what are they hiding? They're hiding a Queen of Swords. They're betraying a Queen of Swords. But they're obsessed with leaving something behind. They're obsessed with closing the door on that relationship and ending it. This could be a toxic karmic relationship. So if they're betraying this Queen of Swords energy, it's a cycle. This is a karmic cycle that needs to close. So they feel like they're trying to close this cycle because it's so toxic. Now, they don't want to fear of losing you, or that you won't be able to get over it. But their passion is there. So yes, they're kissing your ass. But I almost feel like you're kind of in lust land here. Okay. The obstacle is they're holding back the harsh truth, right? Because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. They want this new beginning. They want to keep it going with you. It could be an Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Has to do with the relationship. They're deceiving a relationship by taking that leap. So they're cheating on somebody, but this is a relationship in their mind that's over because it's so toxic. I almost felt, be patient with this person. You'll get the victory. You will get a victory. So why they're kissing your ass is because they're lying to you about the fact that they have to tie up loose ends before they can come. They should have tied up those loose ends before they came to you to begin with. But this person doesn't want to lose a good thing in their mind. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay blessed.